So in this video, I'm going to show you very quickly how to do just the basic experiment in testing the catalase reaction time with hydrogen peroxide. So at your lab station, you should have a variety of items, but again, this is just to show you the basic. You're going to need a beaker. We're going to put 4 centimeters of hydrogen peroxide in the beaker. Hydrogen peroxide, remember, is our substrate. So if I hold my ruler up, and I'm going to use a Sharpie, I'm going to mark off where my 4 centimeters is going to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and just fill it up with hydrogen peroxide to that 4 centimeters. What we're going to do is we are going to drop the filter paper discs into the hydrogen peroxide, and we're going to time how long it takes for the filter paper disc to rise to the top. So what I want to do is kind of mix up my catalase solution a little bit. Remember, this is just yeast in warm water. And I'm going to use my forceps to dip one piece of filter paper. Make sure that you just have one piece in there. I'm going to dip it in the stock solution. I'm not going to let go. I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it into my solution. And then if you notice, it fell to the bottom. As soon as it hit the bottom, I'm going to start my timer. And then I'm going to stop my timer when that filter paper disc rises and gets to the top. There it goes. So then I would stop the timer. This is the basic idea behind this activity. Then some of you are going to take your stock catalase solution and you're going to dilute this. So you're going to pour, for example, 20 milliliters of this catalase and 20 milliliters of water in another beaker, or some of you are going to dilute your hydrogen peroxide. And so what you would do is you would pour 20 milliliters of this hydrogen peroxide and 20 milliliters of water into a separate container, and that would dilute it by half. Once you do this, by the way, you want to make sure you get that filter paper out. You can set it here on the table, and then you get a new filter paper, soak it in the catalase, and repeat it. Then make sure you are diluting your solutions correctly for the second part of the lab and the third part of the lab. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.